Good morning. Just about. It's pretty much midday actually. Now I'm starting this video. Been in the office all morning, so not had a chance to get out as of yet. But just popped up to the North Devon coast. We've got a lot going on up here. Got Harry's up here cultivating. Dad's up here with the Power Harrow, so we've got 2 8s up here working ground. We've also got Lucas up here with a 250 and the subsoiler, just going over some tram lines where the ground would have been more compacted after harvest. So he's coming up to work the tram lines first, so we'll catch up with them. Update on the beet harvester is that it was all sorted last night, so Will started harvesting 6 o'clock this morning just to try and catch up a bit so that he can drill some beet later today. So he's cracking on with that down to there. We've got Tony and Will Hammond. They are spreading digestate fibre at another block, so we'll catch up with them later on as well. And yeah, so it's a busy day, all go. Hopefully I manage to show you what everyone's up to, and potentially get around to Andrew as well, because he is on a local customer's farm ploughing. It's actually on my uncle's farm ploughing, so we'll see if we can get around to him as well. Thank you very much to all of you for watching these videos and for the support. I'll keep doing my best to show you what we're up to on a day-to-day basis. So Lucas is up here subsoiling tram lines, getting just working that ground deep, getting a compaction out of the soil. Got a heaver subsoiler. We can't have any complaints from the driver today about the tram lines or the ruts that have been left, because where they've really come from is from the sprayer, more likely than anything. This ground was harvested as wheat back in August, so it would have been sprayed last winter. And Lucas would have been the one doing that. It would have been sprayed last spring then. Where the ground's a bit wetter, but you can't miss a spray. You end up damaging your crop more than anything. So you do leave tram lines and ruts occasionally. So we try our best to get out here and work them back in, just to reduce any areas of the field that are compacted once they've been made into ruts and the rougher areas. So you see there how deep the machine will go. So Lucas is just going round every field here. It's going to be worked down before maize, just round all the tram lines before Harry comes in with the Horsch Terrano and rips up the whole field. We've got 2 8s in this field working the ground at the moment. This is Harry in the 370. Pulling the new Horsch Terrano cultivator, just giving it its second pass with that. He's gone over it one way. Dad just wanted him to do another pass. Got a face full of dust, lovely. With both tractors in the field, the easiest way to show you what they're up to is with the drone. And this new drone is, a much better picture and easier to fly as well, so I can get round to both of them. Dad's in the 410 with the 8-meter Kuhn Power Harrow. He's working behind Harry in the 370 with the new Horsch Terrano. So Harry at this point, he's going about 12 inches deep with the Terrano, and he's gone over it a second time just to bring some more moisture up, because then the Power Harrow works a bit better behind it. So Dad just got him to go back in front, and you can see from the shade of the ground behind him, he's bringing some more moisture up, which helps the Power Harrow. So just following Harry now. This machine, it's got a system of legs and discs. It's working that ground down, and then the rollers at the end. It's giving me a bit of a challenge here, trying to make sure I didn't clip a telephone cable or pole, but I managed to avoid them, thankfully. You can see the cultivator is a much quicker job than it is to run the Power Harrow. And the last bit of drone footage, I'll just follow the 8R370 for a bit. You can see what kind of job it's doing and how it leaves the ground behind. From here, I'll just shift on over, get in behind Dad in the 410, and look at the difference in how that leaves the ground. Leaves it with a nice fluffy seed bed, and Will be up later in the drill and drill straight behind Dad. Perfect seed bed, hopefully give the crop the best chance of emerging, as long as we get a little bit of moisture at some point in the next few weeks, hopefully. Harry's now in the next field over. See, this is the field that had the nurse tank in all last week. Just working that digestate into the ground. The new Horsch Terrano. I just asked Dad what kind of depths we're going at with the Horsch at the moment. They've got it set to go about 12 inches deep. So as you can imagine, it does take some pulling back up over the hill. I know that a couple people mentioned or asked why we went with the 4 meter instead of the 6, as there is the horsepower in the yard to pull the 6 meter. And talking to Andrew, who took the Terrano out first and who predominantly has used the Simba previously most, he said that the 370 would pull the 6 through a lot of ground, but wouldn't do as good a job. And also there's certain points where the first place he took it with the 4 meter, he still found the tractor was at its limit. So he said on the whole the 4 meter was definitely the right choice, because with the 6 you would have found yourself unable to do what you wanted to do in certain areas. Now the ground that we've got here being worked on this farm isn't the heaviest of soil, to be fair, so we would have been okay pulling a 6 meter here. But we spoke to Horsch UK before making our mind up, and they said to us that pulling it with 370, they would recommend the 4 meter. We're still not entirely sure whether we should have gone bigger or not. I know that Dad usually would say we probably should have got the bigger one, but at the moment I think in the grand scheme of things it looks like the right decision. That probably changes year on year depending on what the ground conditions are like, to be honest, but that just answers that question, because I know a couple people did mention it when I put the video on of the new one arriving. I've just jumped up with Harry, and he said in this field, just because we're just working the digestate in and we're not giving it a full cultivation yet, he's at about 4 or 5 inches, whereas obviously I just said that it will go to 12. That's more immediately before Dad Power Harrow, and you'd go deep with it and let it be Power Harrow behind. Just for the case of what Harry's up to now, it's just a 4 or 5 inch depth, just get that digestate worked into the ground basically. So wild ground's being worked up at Braunton. Tony and Will Hammond are over on our newest block spreading digestate fibre. Got one last field to do here, so they've got on pretty well with it, and then they've got another block just down the road to crack on with after this. But Tony's just going to start spreading in the last field. Here we go. Once these fields have been spread, we'll get Andrew up here at some point ploughing them. So this is the block that we had multiple fires on. You see we've got a fire going on in the next field over. That field is still so wet that I don't think we'll be seeing a crop going there this year. It's a tiny little field, some real drainage problems. We'll end the day with Will drilling. He's finished harvesting down in Exeter and raced up north in the 250 and the Horsch precision drill. He's just over there kicking up some dust. You can see how much the field's dried out today since you saw Dad Power Harrowing it earlier. Yeah, it's pretty dusty and sandy at the moment, but late on in the weekend and start of next week, it looks like we're getting a good bit of rain, so that'll help everything go. There's some decent moisture underneath, so hopefully this will start to emerge in 10 days or so, and we'll be seeing some green shoots. just as I'm walking across the field just to get a better video of Will in the 250. I'll just say thank you for watching today. I've been here, there and everywhere. I just had to drop some AdBlue up to Will Hammond in the handler as that was screaming at him. It was low. I didn't record that because I was too busy pouring it in, but I've managed to get round to everyone except Andrew in the plough, so I'll catch up with him tomorrow because he'll be going again tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll leave you with some pictures of Will up here with the drill. Catch you tomorrow. So here he is. Those blacked out windows might be helping with that sun right in his eyes as he's looking backwards, but apparently not very helpful once the sun goes down. So I expect we'll be losing the tint on those windows soon enough. There goes back again. This is a 19-acre field. It's not got much left. We've got about 45 acres to go in up here total today, so he'll be cracking on with that for a few more hours yet.